From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. We are officially 2 weeks away from East Texas Giving Day, and the first organization we're highlighting today is from Smith County. Joining me now is Daniel from the Boy Scouts of America. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Hey, it's great to be here. It's great to talk about East Texas Giving Day and all of East Texas.
Yes, sir. So for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about the Boy Scouts of America.
Sure. Well, we're the East Texas Area Council of the Boy Scouts of America. So it's a national organization, but we serve 17 counties. And while we're headquartered here in Smith County, we go over to Gregg County and Harrison County and down into Angelina. And so we really represent East Texas. But as a youth serving organization, we do citizenship, leadership training. Boy Scouts is a known brand, but a lot of times people think they know us before they've met us. So it's good to reintroduce them to the STEM education and outdoor survival skills that we do now, not just 100 years ago.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, kind of what are those different things that y'all do? And I know there are different levels for different ages as well, correct?
Absolutely. I think that's what sets us apart. There are a lot of great youth-serving organizations that you'll find on East Texas Giving Day, but what makes us different is, one, the history and the tenure that Scouting has had, but also the outdoor education side, and so that starts as young as kindergarten with our Cub Scout program. So they'll start from kindergarten through 5th grade in Cub Scouts. Once they reach 6th grade or 11 years old, somewhere in there, they transition over into a Scout troop in Scouts BSA, and they'll do that all the way through 16 to 18. And then we've got a number of high adventure programs that become open to them as well. So venturing, Sea Scouts, workforce development and exploring, a lot of options once you get to that age.
Yeah, well, why do you think it's so important for, kids to start that young in these programs, and maybe if they don't, those skills that they're learning along the way as they grow?
Yeah, well, because there are certain things that are best taught experientially, right? I mean, they can learn about a lot of things academically in school. There are some things that can really best be taught in a church setting. But when you're actually out in the woods with your friends, making a plan, you learn things about resilience that you're only going to get by trying it. When you're making a plan, you're only going to really find out if it works by trying to do it. It looks great on paper. We can teach them in a lab how things are going to work, but until they really go do it, they're not going to have an opportunity to know if they're successful. And Scouting provides them that safe place to learn, that safe place to fail, that safe place to grow. So that's kind of where we're set apart from a number of other great youth-serving nonprofits.
Yeah, well, my dad is an Eagle Scout, and he has taught me many things I'm very thankful for.
I love that you used an active verb. It's not was an Eagle Scout, is an Eagle Scout. Because it is
there are so many things that he does probably on a daily basis that he learned while he was in that program.
So part of our mission statement is to say, teaching young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetimes. It doesn't stop once you leave a Scout troop or a venturing crew. So is an Eagle Scout is absolutely the way to put that.
Well, what is the money that y'all raised this year for East Texas Giving Day going to go toward?
So we really wanted to focus in on our outdoor education. I cannot think of the number of times I have had a parent say, well, my son's just not really an outdoor kid. There is no 9-year-old who is not an outdoor kid if you give them the right opportunity. But we have, even in East Texas, which I think of as, we have a great culture of sportsmen and fishing and hunting and hiking and being outdoors. But if we don't give kids that opportunity, that tradition's not going to continue. And so we really want to ask people this East Texas Giving Day to focus on our camperships, so scholarships for camperships, to help us with our program supplies. There's some minor repairs that our camp needs just to make sure that it continues to stay viable as we get into those summer months. So this year's East Texas Giving Day is really focused on outdoor education, supporting sportsmanship as it comes to outdoor education, and making sure that the kids have a place to go.
Well, where's the best place to find more information, or if someone's looking to join a troop or maybe get their kids involved?
You absolutely start with beascout.org, and that gives you, Cub Scout packs and Boy Scout troops around you. That'll redirect you to our council activities that are coming up, but very simple, beascout.org is the place to start.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
It was great to be here. Good to see you.